This is Activity 3 dealing with similarity versus congruence. It's part of Unit 5, Similar Triangles. We're going to have a look at congruent triangles. Triangles that are exact duplicates of each other are called congruent triangles. In math, when things are said to be congruent, it means that all corresponding aspects, including length, angles, etc., are equal. Even if the orientation of the triangles is different, the triangles are still the same, the corresponding sides and angles are equal. Looking some more at congruent triangles, the conditions for triangles to be congruent are that three sides of one triangle are equal to three sides of a second triangle. We have an illustration here with two triangles, ABC and A'B', C'. If we take a look at side AB, it would have to be equal in length to side A'B'. Similarly, with side BC, it would have to be equal in length to B', C'. And finally, the third side, AC, would have to be equal in length to A', C'. So since all three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of a second triangle, we would say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A'B', C'. Again, here's a summary. AB is equal to A'B', BC is equal to B', C', and AC is equal to A', C'. Or, another condition for triangles to be considered congruent is that two sides and the contained angle of one triangle equal the two sides and the contained angle of a second triangle. So again, if we have our two triangles, ABC and A'B', C', and we'll bring in the congruent sides and congruent angles. So in this case, you can see that triangle ABC, we're going to say that it's congruent to triangle A'B', C' because side length AB is equal to A'B', this side, and this side. Side BC is equal to in length of B', C', so this side here and that side. And also the angle contained inside the respective sides, so angle B and angle B' are also equal. So again, two sides and the contained angle all equal. Or the third case is when we have two angles and the contained side of one triangle equal to two angles and the contained side of a second triangle. Here's our illustration. And it shows that we have two angles being the same. There we go. And the side contained inside those two angles for each of those triangles is also equal. So triangle ABC again is congruent to triangle A'B', C' because angle A, right here, is equal in measure to A'. Angle B is equal in measure to angle B', and the contained side, AB, is equal in length to A'B'. So here are your three conditions that you'll need to consider when verifying if triangles are congruent to one another.